Hagåtña is on track with its revitalization plan. The Guam Museum is almost complete. And now, PNC's Rizal Romanes reports that the Guam Congress Building project should be constructed by the summer.
Ever drive by Hagåtña and wonder when the Guam Congress Building will be constructed? Senator Rory Respicio says the exterior should be ready in time to display during the Festival of the Pacific Arts, but the entire building will take a while longer.
The best case scenario for this building to be done would be May next month. Worst case scenario is July, but by contract they have to be done by August. But since we're having FestFac in May, what we've asked the architects to do is to work outside in.
Respicio explained that stakeholders wanted to incorporate some of the design aspects of the old session hall, which was deemed unsafe in 1989. Some of those aspects are the high ceilings, second-floor lobby, and large windows.
This is one of the things I really liked at the old session hall, where the public can be on the second level and look through at what is happening on the session floor. And so next slide. The other thing you would recall is the large windows.
According to Respicio, the total cost for the Guam Congress Building is about $7.5 million.
So the new building would cost $3.5 million for the session hall. That's going to be paid for by a grant from the Historic Preservation Trust. Another $4 million for phase 2, which is going to be paid for by the loan through the Bank of Guam.
Which to Respicio financially makes sense. He says basically Guam will save money in the long run, considering the fact that the government paid about $10 million in total rent for the temporary legislature building in Hagåtña so far.
For $21,000 a month rent that the legislature is paying for its temporary building made permanent, we want to end all that. But the good news is we're currently on a month-to-month with the current building that we're at, and so we're going to be able to terminate that lease as soon as we get the occupancy permit to move in. And so the money that we're spending to rent the building would actually be enough to pay for that through that financing.
Respicio says the Hagåtña revitalization plan also includes building a palacio, relocating some of the administrative offices to the island's capital, and even moving the Hagåtña lockup.
There's also part of that Hagåtña redevelopment plan is to take that DOC out of Hagåtña. So there's a lot of active discussions about how to turn Hagåtña around.
Rizal Romanes, PNC News.
Senator Rory Respicio was the guest speaker today at the Rotary Club of Guam.